Hello, hello, hello. It's Algebra 2 time again. Today we're going to be covering section 1.3 and we will be modeling algebraic expressions. All right, first thing we got to do is learn the lingo. For addition, there are certain words in our language that mean to add. The first and obvious is plus. You might see more than. You might see what's the total, or the fancy word of sum. Those all mean to add. For subtraction, we have the word minus, we have less than, and the difference. Okay, those are all meaning subtraction. For multiplication, we have times, we have product, and sometimes the word of. What's 3% of 9? That would mean to multiply. And then division, we have the word quotient, just even the word divide. And then if you see the words out of, what's 3 out of 4? So that'd be 3 divided by 4, or 3/4. All right, so let's practice one little simple question. Let's say you have 20 bucks in your sock drawer, and every week you get $6 for allowance. You guys still get allowance, or have you ever gotten allowance? Don't know if that's a thing of the past. So I want to know what the algebraic equation is that you get that per week. So what would be an algebraic expression to represent how much you can save? Well, you have $20 right off the bat, and then you're going to add $6 per week. So that W could stand for week. So if I wanted to know after 5 weeks, well, I would just say 20 plus 6 times 5, so 30 plus 20 is 50 bucks after 5 weeks. So that's a very simple one. You're also going to be just evaluating. Okay, to evaluate means to find the value in it. V-A-L-U is right in the middle of evaluate. You have to remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. This is parentheses, this is exponents, this is multiply and divide, those go together. This is add and subtract, those go together. That's the order in which you need to do things. So if I have x over 2 plus y squared, and I want to evaluate that for x equaling 1 and y equaling 1/2. So we're just going to plug those in. So I'm going to say 1 over 2. So I just plugged in the 1. And then I'm going to put this in parentheses because I have to square it. So all I did was put in 1 for x and 1/2 for y. Now I actually have to do the math. So 1/2 is just 1/2. Here I have to square both, so I get 1/4. Then next we have to add. Adding fractions, you need a common denominator. So it's going to be a 4. So I'm going to multiply this by 2 over 2. I get 2/4 plus 1/4. My value of that expression is 3/4. Okay, nothing terribly difficult. Just be careful that you do things in the right order. All right, a few more terms. The first one is term. A term is a variable and a number together. It doesn't have to be both. It can be one or the other, like 2a or 3xy. Those are both terms. Coefficients. A coefficient is just the number in front of the variable. So for our case, for 2a, then 2 would be the coefficient. And then I have a constant term. The constant term is just the regular number. So if I have 2a plus 5, that would be the constant term. When you add terms together, you need to add like terms. And those are identical. So here's a quick example. 3x squared plus 5x squared plus 9y plus 2xy minus 3y. Okay, you look for the ones that are identical. We got x squared and x squared. So those two go together to get 8 of them, 8 of those x squareds. Now I have 9y and I have a minus 3y. I add those together. I don't think of it as subtraction. You just think of adding those two together and you get 6y. And then this doesn't have anything that's identical, so we just leave it alone. And we get 2xy. All right, the last one little thing I want to remind you of is if you have a negative out front, it acts like a number and you have to distribute it. Okay, you need to distribute that negative sign to both of these. So I would get negative 3m minus k. And then if there are other like terms, you throw them in with it. All right, so those just some review. Hopefully it's all recognizable. And, you know, check your book too. If there's things that you don't understand, look back in the chapter. All right, ta-ta for now. See you in class.